And hello everyone. Yeah, of course it's the same game, we didn't even finish 50%. It is super long. That's kinda obvious. Oh, Folger, Monte Carlo, and Cube. Yeah. I am not even in the middle of the third episode here. So let's spend another 3 hours. Let me check the sound. Test. Alright, everything's working. Atomic Heart. I think I will never play it. It's not the type of games that I like to play. Let's see. The crime was reported at 2:25 PM by a kind of scary old man. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must be real tough for her. The victim didn't have any indication of him. Okay, if you want to, you can request it and everything what we say will be the truth, not just fake. But we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. Hold on, maybe MC Bomber CD was the CD how to crack the lottery tickets and win millions. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. In this case, there was no need to steal the lottery ticket. You needed only the CD with this program application. Obviously. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Okay, right now, I solved the mystery, the motive, the possibility. Just need some evidence. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. No? Last chance to convince the court your real lawyer tried. Hello, one. Don't count on any more cross-examination about this one. So let the fun begin. Let's press every single statement. Hold it. Hold it! Holy shit, it stopped working. Hold it. Finally. Scary old man. Detective Gumshoe? Then old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened. Oh yeah, obviously talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched to right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. What took you so long? And he hurled abuse at them. And seeds. Seeds? Ha! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth? Guess not even the mighty Goda can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a pay phone apparently, so he was later reporting the crime. The game expired in 2007. Nobody has the regular cell phones. Wonderful. Hold it. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers go to the crime scene at around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at the time. Wait a second. In the kitchen? It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. What I liked to have been on the scene myself. But you'd like to have carried out the search too. I would love to see Maggie sleep like that, all pretty and peaceful. Professional detective Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. I guess I'm pretty right now, aren't I? Why it was not added into the testimonial? Hold it. Hold it! He didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, though. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. In this case, how he was trying to pay for the Javachino. 58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. Victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge? I think I'm onto something here. Kinda obvious. Hold it! Wait a second. Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this card. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? That... So let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going. There was a prescription bug on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. Since Mr. Glenn Elk visited his doctor before he went to Tresbian. He got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the card. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to her more? Well, the bug? Health insurance. So, the victim had no form of identification on him, correct? Yeah. And yet, before arriving at the restaurant, he went to see a doctor. Which means he must have his medical insurance card with him. That's very true. The fact that it hasn't been found points to only one obvious conclusion. Victim's medical card was stolen. True, the victim didn't have a medical insurance card. But why? Because Mr. Glenn Elk didn't have medical insurance to begin with. As I saw, the thoroughly miserable young man. Some kind of outlaw. A bit of an edge never hurt anyone. Thank me, of course, again, Nick. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Explain for the court the events following the preliminary investigation. Hold it. But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, you nailed it, Paul. Happens to me all the time. At a department party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Objection!
Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sorry. So, right. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. It's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any. It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony. Witness. Nothing else missing from the crime scene. Hold on. Was there something else missing? I'm not sure yet. Hold it. So, the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting, it's true that those two items are accounted for. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah, the one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole dollar with it. What a lucky guy, huh? Are they just going to let him get away with it? It's just $1, detective. Guess no one cares when it's that little. Unless it's gumshoe. If I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. We can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. That's true. Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Oh no, sure. These are the dumbest you've ever been in. Alright, let's see. Reported. Passed out. Alright. Victim didn't have any identification of him. Alright. Who he was pretty quick. Search we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was this. Okay, what do they have? First of all, these people. Nothing special about it. The evidences. This is definitely not neat. About the spore pepper. Job listing no lunch special. Well, he said that he had only 58 cents, but it was not added into the testimony. So we cannot say that dishes here are super expensive, even this Java channel. No. No. One soda, two soda. See nothing in this picture. Holy shit, what's wrong here? 225. Let's see. What is the obvious contradiction here? It was reported 225, that's okay. Past. Okay. Didn't have any identification on him. Have nothing that. This. But if you go tell who he was pretty quick. It's also okay. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Well, there were things missing from the crime scene, but even this sports paper. Hold it. Let me check it one more time. $500,000 in the bottle of poison. Yes, special vote. Hold it. Let me show this, I don't know, paper. Because nobody noticed it. It was here. Maybe I lost it. No need to save. Objection. And I'm wrong. It's actually a contradiction. The paper was also missing. If they didn't find it. Wonderful. What the heck is this? Okay, one more time. You have. I'll check the profiles. These four definitely not related. No. 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 Article definitely not. Sports paper can be related, but not for this statement. And the only thing that I need is this MC bomber. Thrown away by all men, it's not related to the current case. This lunch special, it's very expensive, and he had nothing, but it's not in the testimony. Debt, it's $500,000. So what? Why the hell it was so dirty? Oh my god. Holy shit. One more time. The crime was reported. Hold it. Reported. And seats. It's definitely not the first. For sure it's not the first. The second. Passed out. For some reason she was in the kitchen. Why it's not in the testimony? I don't quite understand. Hold it. How long was the defendant conscious for? 240. It's not related. Didn't have any indication. Hold it. Hold it! Are you kidding me? Why today it's not working perfectly? Hold it. Hold it. That's strange. What's the difference? Oh, wait a second. Maybe because my console isn't charging right now. Maybe it affects the microphone. Yesterday it was fully charged. Stolen. No. 58 cents. Hold it. Oh, wait a second, I forgot to ask about prescription bug. What the heck? How did I... Alright. So, what sort of medicine was in the bag? It's so obvious. Well, actually the bag we found was empty. Yeah, completely empty. It's completely empty? Okay, it's done. I must show the bag. Now, entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you tried? Now, what happened in the investigation after that, detective? Let's present this. Objection? Finally. Native Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Finally! Getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You're disappointed that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You're too cool, pal! Indeed! Your consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess it's the most careless sin I've done so far, The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. Victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order! Well, Mr. Gordon, what do you have to say to that? That's all. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will. What the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic. Laryngological? Could do it. Just what kind of illness was a victim suffering from, Mr. Godot? Ears? Rot? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. Like a bit of war wound. Wound, you would say. Wound. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. He ruptured his eardrum? And what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? It's mentioned in the autopsy report. If you read the fine print, we found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, it is. Very fine print. Since Mr. Elk correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations, therefore it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication. Since this medication is irrelevant to the case at all. If you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Push the medication issue? Push. Only moments ago, Mr. Godo made the following statement. It seems Mr. Elk correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? Well, the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. It doesn't change the fact it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's our duty to pursue the truth.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waiter served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godo, in the detective, the only witness the prosecution wishes to call. Mr. Godo? I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. And the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Mr. Godo? The pigeon hater? Very well. No matter all the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me. Good job, Nick. The court will adjourn for 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. It was already 11? Court is adjourned for recess. Spent 30 minutes on this, can't believe this. Why took so long? That was close. Tell me about it. Nearly died in there. It's my line, sir. Oh, it's my line. I think I already did die a little bit. It's like we all nearly died in there. Maybe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? Think he'll help me. He totally set me up. Don't you think he meant to do that, Maggie? He was baked into a corner. I mean, the guy got to do his job, right? It's okay, I know all about lies and betrayal. I had them my whole life. It's really hard this time. Felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. Hate that guy. Don't ever want to see him again. Oh, Gumshoe. So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Godo. lava of waitress outfits, and projectile seats. But he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? He's a big old grouch. I'm going to be able to handle him, Nick? You can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending birdseeds. What do you now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Burden? Mr. Gordon, your next witness, please. The usual calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation, if you don't mind. Name is Victor Fodor, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times too. Don't need to hear about that, Mr. Fodor. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Listen, young, how much coal do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do. Or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. No craftsman. A dying breed. And maybe he could embroider my costume sometime? Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yeah, I was eating some seeds over a cup of javachino. Seeds? You think these are, I see. So you saw everything that happened, Grams? Did I? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I did, I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We are all ears. Sure. I'll tell you every last detail. Let's really get into this. And what possibly can you see? The young man was reading the sports paper. The servant girl brought him a javashino, but she put something in it. Are you sure? Man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. And the servant girl, right there, in the defendant's chair, I remember her well. Mr. Cordon, she's not a servant girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. But the rest of them, all these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones, Newfangled? All this talk of radios and glasses, it's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, you know. Hold it. Hold it! Holy shit, look at this shit. Hold it. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elk. I wanted to know if Hudson Brown retained his championship or not. So just looking at the sports paper on the victim was reading, And the location in question. There are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right? So what if they are? You're saying that you could see the victim. It means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct? Go to the place to drink javachi. And don't go to sit. Don't remember what table I was sitting at. Home the tail? You mean you go there to eye the waitress? Hold it. Mr. Kuno, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Victor Kuno never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. But his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress. And I saw that the servant girl put into the javashi as well. But I know what's coming up and something tells me I'm not going to like it. Press harder. Your Honor, I need more clarification on what was put in the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask that the witness add what he knows about this to his testimony. I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Hold it! Did she really put that into the coffee? You don't need, boy? She took some out of a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in. Could she have been adding sugar? Sugar? In a small brown bottle like that? Like that? Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? A bottle like this, perhaps? That is? That the one? It's a bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume. So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? Hold it. He took just one sip. I believe potassium cyanide is also not a toxin. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You young'uns, you waste everything. Let's see, what is it actually? Potassium cyanide. It's a compound. KCN. What? It's even used in generally? Wonderful. Don't eat any vegetables. So it's compounds. In this case, it's not organic. And if it's not organic, it's not toxin. That's it. Those Java chinos cost $8. In the good old days, you would have drunk every last drop, eaten the cup, and that died. Then, congratulations, you have earned the title of Bettest Man to grace a courtroom. Just a courtroom. It doesn't matter. It was an immediate death? Well, with potassium cyanide I suppose that is possible. Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. Twitch? It's the first time I think when I see the word twitch in the game. Well, the geometry now. I'll just drunk, turned sore in my stomach. Oh yes, I know that feeling. There was another hint that he is this Diego. And the waitress, I presume she is? Hold it! You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's a disgrace. Well, that it is. What? It is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her, you know? She's practically naked in that uniform. So, the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit. But anyone could wear just such an uniform, even me. Mr. Wright, please spare the cord of any further mental anguish on that image. Get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away. There are other things I recognize about you too. Seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Press harder. Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee or to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Burnley or not. Quite right. Mr. Gooder, these are the features that you recognize about the defendant. I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loose. What? Nothing special about it. Hold it. You do seem to remember several details about your appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Your face. As if I wouldn't remember that. Objection. Witness noticed the straps on the accused apron. It's unlikely to make a mistake about your face. That's right, can even tell you the color of the ribbon. Your hair, it was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness' eyesight. It's no doubt he remembers a waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. The waitress back. The undefined features you described are all things you could see from the back. It was the other girl that we saw only once? So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Objection! He's got your diagrams. People normally talk about facial features when they ask to describe someone. But this witness testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment! I tell you I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Hodder, the court requests that you add details about any undefined features. Features you observe from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. And if we can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. Hold it! You didn't find anything to be distinct? And you did clearly see the witness' face, yes? No question about it. You didn't come this far to back down now. You know, Coda never backs down. It's not the answer I was looking for, but okay. This has turned into a matter of pride for all city now, I guess. I wonder if you really did see Maggie's face or not. Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Only the old guy didn't see the waitress early from the front. You think old city really saw my gear do it? Well, he already had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress. I guess. She makes a good point, though. Hey, did I just say something clever? What if the waitress Mr. Kunaso really was my new? It's what we have to figure it out. Okay, so the young man was reading the sport paper. A certain girl brought him a Java channel. But she put something in it. There's no question about it. The very conspiracy, she very conspicuously put the some white powder on there. And the man took one sip of it. Collapsed. And the servant girl right there, in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. There was a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loose. Ribbon in her hair. Apron straps were loose. I'm not sure should I present here. Powder sin was not a poison caused death? Of course it was the poison that caused death. Sleeping powder? Laxative? Placebo? I don't know what was in the flask. It definitely was not here, so I don't know. Let's show the apron, but maybe I'm getting wrong. Objection. Because it's wrong. Oh my god. Because I didn't check everything, so I need to press one more time. It's again the same mistake. What was this statement? Hold it! Was it this? Not this. Hold it! Maybe this one.
Objection!
Which one was this? I remember there was another option. Let's check from the very beginning. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Holy shit. Hold it! Hold it! Why? 4 streams before this it was working fine. Till now. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! What's not a ribbon? Bandages? Where the heck is this ocean? It's... I cannot repeat it? Hold it!
Objection!
Looks like it's what I have. Hold it! Maybe it's the last one? God damn it. Alright, one more time. The young man was reading. Brought him Java. No question about it. The man took one sip. Collapsed. Staring girl right there in the defendant's chair. There's a ribbon into your hair and your apron straps were loose. There was anything that caught my interest about her. Ah, hold on, I need to present it here. Objection. Mr. Huda, I would like you to please take a look at this. Feels a thing would suit. Feels like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't. You think I'd forget something as dirty than that? Hmm? Well, you half-witted clod. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clod, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Koda, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. So suspicious lady is dressing me. That's right, it was definitely her. Which means if you had really seen this apron before, yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front. Witness? Just oops your way out of this. Well, looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Wright. Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That means the defendant, Miss Maggie Murder. Exactly. And when that one waitress spooned the poison in the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. Hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Koda. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing. Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Grams. Can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. What the heck is noggin? Can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted. Can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Very well, let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Connor. Tell us what you remember about the victim. Let's see. He was another of those pesky young types, wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and a noisy bright kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless, I remember that well. Then the servant girl in question brought over the Javachina. The little fidgets picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. And everything's okay. The testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness' memory is. Seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. How are you going to handle this, Nick? Only need to do one thing. Just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of Crawl? I suppose, but it's what I do best. Maybe it's about hands? Broken pair of spectacles, maybe. May I have the picture? Hello, Kahanov. Untrustable Hover? It was not returned because it's still on the expertise. So, can be nothing. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets left. Which one do you want? Out of 6. I set a limit to 4 tickets actually. Yesterday it also was 4. Number 5. Yeah. Tell me, when you'll get finally $1 million? Or at least 500,000, how it was here. Definitely this MC Bomber was the application how to crack these tickets. Another one. Hold on. By the way, why? Tell me why my notification is behind the screen. Let me put it down. Next time I'll see it. Well, at least I heard the sound. Okay, the first ticket is not winnable. And what about second? Another number 5. It's the last one will be in this case. Because there's only 5 tickets. Let's see. And it's also nothing, very sorry about it. Well, it's 2 tickets per account today. So, that is it. Good luck next time. Play with some small firm. Let's see, maybe this newspaper was on the right. Maybe it was on the right. I agree with this. Listen to the wireless. There was wireless, that's right. Java channel. I see no contradictions, but let's press. Hold it! You mean the waitress, who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, are you? You never let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe. It doesn't matter if I saw you from the front or from... But I don't push it until I've got some hard evidence. Hold it. His free hand. Yes. Which hand was that? Did you listen before close ears? Said he was rusting the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? His free hands wasn't his right? What? Have the great Mr. Wright has 3 hands. I was only asking, no need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. This old guy's memory has more holes than a slice of Swiss. I guess I just need to find a contradiction in his testimonies somewhere. Anything will do, even the smallest detail, just need one mistake and he's ours. Okay, I don't remember any broken pair of spectacles, so... Hold it. Spectacles? Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. Newfoundland's rubbish, that's why I remember him so well. He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. But I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses. Seems to have been wearing some rather modern looking shades. If they should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance. When they come up, something sharp and quick. Guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. One lens? Who knows? Hold it! The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? Sven Hooligan! I nearly asked him, can't you even read without fidgeting, How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rusting going on? I need to find out if Gutson Brown retained his championship title. It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own? Why are you looking at me like that for, Gutson Brown got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. Wireless. Hold it. The wireless? The decadent young rascal. If I say it was one or the other, read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. And using an earpiece. It's selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Was he that desperate to listen to the radio? What are you looking at me like? Again? Who gives a shit? And I already checked everything because this statement already pressed. Okay, hold it. One more time. Nothing. Okay, let me check everything one time. Another of those pesky end times, wearing a broken pair of spectacles. Hold it. What was this spectacle? Newspaper, right hand. Listen to the wireless. Brought on the Java channel. Okay, let's see what do we have. Prescription back. Sign it. Lottery ticket. He didn't mention anything about lottery tickets, for example, but so what? Coffee cup. Ah. But of course, coffee cup. Objection. That was easy. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing. Hold on. The girl was trying to kill this 40 Phoenix Wright, not the man on the other side of the table. That's what happened. But he switched the cups. But of course it was like this. I'm telling you. By the way, why it can catch my mouse here? Hold on. I want to remove it. The mouse. Where the heck is this option? I forgot. There must be an option to not capture the mouse. This one. That's good. Remember when I was playing Psychonauts VR, there also was a mouse here. That was it. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. I wonder, what is the song? Can't you tell us where this is going, right? According to Mr. Kodo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. What is this? Kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. The cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you clearly see. The victim was holding the cup in the right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Koda, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You say you'll eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. No? Mr. Koda, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. Single the witness had better go back to the... Wait! If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. Still insist on your testimony? Young Wright was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question, I'm a good, law-abiding citizen, I am. It's a dead young hotbot and you spiky hearts here who are at fault. Me? Thank you, old man. You heard quite enough from you already. Call me old man, old man. Been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kodo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Kodo! But this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. And he actually eaten the seeds. But not thinking. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. Alright. Kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. You know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. So it was a VR with mixed reality. Very common and often used by programmers. Supposed to be developers here, but okay. Programmer is very outdated word. Maybe from 2007, why not? A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of a lens and the screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. That's true. It doesn't seem to be lame. By the way, this Quest 3 thing that I bought, actually you can use it. Totally the same way, but for the both of the eyes. Work and look around at the same time. And those are the facts. In good old black and white. Hold it! So he definitely was a hacker. So the victim was wearing an HMD. CD, DVD? What does it matter? Was none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question, I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yes, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. On the opposite table, it only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Kept fiddling with it all the time. Hold it. It seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Elk. Was getting on my nerves. Rusting that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss, dying from one sip of Javachino. I want to say to him, "Calm down, you young rat." Just looking at him made me suddenly spit up my seed eating. I've choked. So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. Hold it. The earpiece you mentioned, which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people. One of those people who uses his left hand to get things out of his right pocket. Never thought about this. Feeding his gizmo, reading paper, and drinking coffee at the same time. Or fastens his left cuff with his right hand. What is left cuff? What is left cuff? Let's check to understand this. Jokes. What the heck is cuff? But of course, I know what is cuff, and you suppose to fasten your left cuff with right hand. No? I'm not sure what he meant here. And when the tour guide says, "On your right side, you'll see the famous mama," you're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you? Actually, usually looking at the phone. No, I didn't mean... Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand. Yes. Hold it! You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kodo. That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you tried to play on me. Looks like he really did see the guy picking the cup with his left hand. It's a dead end. Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy is telling the truth. But even so, something not quite right. Chuck evidence on him until he breaks. If he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? Okay, where's the lie? Earpiece, the same side as green lens. So it's correct, there's no contradiction. Kept fiddling with it all the time. Okay. Sitting with it just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the hat. Oh my god, what should I press on here? This is nothing. Gain this stupid cup. Objection. No. Failed. Next sort mistake. Less than 50 HP left. Okay. Burn. Earpiece. What the heck do I have? Left aerodrome was ruptured. But of course! Objection! Done. It was easy again. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD? No question. Can you look me up if I'm wrong? It was his left ear, without a doubt. Could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medication for his condition were found on his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is it true, Captain? It is. P? Pigeon. Pretty pigeon. Order! This witness testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claimed the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Gono? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. No, back down. I know I'm right. Wait a second, was there a mirror? Somewhere? Don't remember anything like this. Kinda strange. But it was somewhere. The lad drank his Javachino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions. The victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Each hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. Fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this. With cup number 17. Sadly, Mr. Goda, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness' memory was credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. Already over. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old... I'm sorry, Mr. Koda. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That's all for now. This court is adjourned. And again, I'll spend 3 hours or 4 hours investigation. Not yet! Wait. If we stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kono? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. How's your bad memory? My fault. I'm sorry, Mr. Kono, but there's nothing I can do. Kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. And I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Me? It's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Grams. I already had my 7th cup of coffee. You got to lose, Captain. I'll give you all the coffee you want if you come to my house after the trial. Maybe 68 years old, but Victor Kodo is still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. Yeah, but much quicker. Can't believe this is happening. But get ready, youngster. I got the picture, just quite throwing those seats at me, would you? You've got to be using some sort of infinite armor code with that box of seats. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing, not to show off myself. The young boy bumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachina. Well, the clumsy idiots upset the vase. He knocked it right over. But I was standing on the table after this. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, huh? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You talk to me again? You talk to the poor, defenseless old man? No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Koda. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everything lips, Nick? We have a photo, and according to this photo, everything is in place. I don't think that old man is lying, but someone did something to all these evidences. Yeah, so what, probably? It's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy. The bird drain. That's why that's all you can think of. Very well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Let's show it immediately. Trip? Maybe there was some other cafeteria here. Objection. Mr. Kuda, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours. Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners What is it now? I just remember something. Yes, go on. The broken vase. It was on my table. Well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. Must been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Wonderful. A waste of time. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for the day. Kudos. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Is that something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo? Wait a minute. That's the case. There's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Believe, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked, and I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The burglar coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand. That hurdle and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear. Oh, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he's summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. I don't really matter, huh? Yeah, would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Goddard's. Yes, you know. Sorry, this isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Definitely, it'll be useful somewhere. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. So trial is usual. Too short. Investigation is too long. Alright. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yes, it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laid the coffee. All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw what? The apron straps and the ribbon. And loony old barf? Why not fart? And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradiction. Contradiction tooth. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a clue. Cure then! Yeah, you got to find one for Megan, and she's going to have a terminal case of guilt soon. Nothing to speak about. She's usually useless. A liquid piece of goo. Do you get the results? Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officer for the briefing, quick! Shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! He's playing GTA Online. But my email... pen pal... What? Certain 37... Princess? Is it lit? Because it is. But I cannot read it. Lee... Zun... Princess. What's the first word can be? Not very good at it. Need to constantly Google. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. The internet. No! Princess! It's definitely playing GTA. Online. Elite? Maybe. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something going on. Something big. The poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. It's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar, my bad. This might be the chief of the detectives here. I'm getting some notifications again on my phone. It's a cat! Outside. Doing something around. Don't poop in my garden! Oh, well, it's very dark here, but you can see it. It's a cat. Look at this! It's going into my house! What the heck is this? It's definitely going to poop! I'm telling you! Look at this shit! What's going on? It's coming even closer! What the hell? Oh my god. It decided to went away, I think. Yeah. Well, it's right now outside. If I go outside, I will see it. Last time when I tried to do this, it just ran away. Also, you can turn on the microphone and try to speak to it. It's usually just looking at the camera and doing nothing, of course. He must be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost. Now that the power to his computer has been cut. Wait, since he turned off internet, not the power, power as well. Well, I guess I'll just have to write your real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Oh, what an awesome job! Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. I guess Maggie's still in question. What? But you got questions to ask her too! Maggie? Maggie! Keep it down, man. This isn't a playground, you know? Playgrounds. Très bien. Bien. Doesn't matter. Empty as usual. Yeah, it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! It sounds like... No, just go and 8-ball. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number! Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a rip-off. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, Paul. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having that 20 set. What can I say? He was trying to win 500,000. So, what were you all excited about earlier? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. I said that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell me all. Oh man. What were you listening to? Nothing really, it was just a daily exercise show. Tickets for sure. What the? Psych lock? This lunch special lobster is great. Why are these tears in your eyes? So, did you like that 20 set? Never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well... For 20 bucks, I guess I don't know how to describe it really. It was... delicate... Delicate? You mean, you like it? Didn't it taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? It's like he's sinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. Just got it right now. Bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's hard to admit it to yourself when you pay 20 bucks though, Paul. Maybe he should find out about the price after it's finished. Maybe that's why Glenn L came here. Maybe he heard about the famous 20 set. Glenn L, the victim. Which reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. I thought we asked Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he is here. It's a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove you into a corner, you know? All this blow parts my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? Sorry, and there just went any holes in it. For once. Yeah, what happens? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumblier, like aged parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been not on. There shouldn't be any holes left behind. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how did she put it again? Can't believe that Gumshoe. Hate him. I mean it. I don't even ever want to see him again. Something like that. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. I can try to present it right now. Why not? You did. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? Anyway, pal, now that you made a big thing out of it, Not gonna tell you. Looks like it's restored only 50% of HP from the trial. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. Say it was related to the tickets. I'm right, and you were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'll try to win big, just like Glenn Elk did. It's like you can see right from here. Cracked him already? That's why I say that was nothing. Fully restored. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'll give it a try. Let's use everyone in the lottery. So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. Won't be better to win nothing at all than half a loser buck. I was so mad. You know the feeling. On the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk. When they read those results out on the radio, it really gets your heart pumping. You know, they broadcast it live, and they pick on the numbers. It's intense, pal. But that's what Glenn was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah? What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. 1:30, what was the time of this? 1:30. So it's right. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah? Look, I got this far when I bought the ticket. Mineral radio. That sounds cool. Ten minutes of your life every Monday and 1:30. I want to trade, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. What's about lottery tickets today? Apparently everyone listening to this show now. It's because everyone wants money. They say that the victim Glenn Elk was really into gambling. Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. Won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. We're playing for money? Of course. So better pay up. Smart man, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. Defective? Must be fired and beaten and hit by Soviet RPG launcher? Never did find the contents of that book. It was medicine for Mr. L's ruptured eardrum, right? Yeah, we found traces of it in his left ear canal. Must use it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure that much. This one is nice. The apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah, it still smells like Kyoto. Does this mean Maggie smells like catsup? A one-way ticket to happiness, huh? And Elle died because of this ticket. Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it too. Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper. Yeah, he's got a real soft spot for you, and it's obviously hard when you hit it. So here. So everything else will be useless. Hey, are you putting this up for sale, huh? No. Why would you want a busted up scooter like this anyway? Yeah, plus the seats all covered in pitch and poop. Who cares? If it runs, that's all that matters to me. My phone was riding this bike. Maybe if I head back to the park, we'll be in their game. Maybe. More said about Gumshoe 3 times in a row? I'm not going to read this. It's for $500,000, Paul. That's $500,000 bills. Plus the in therefore. So really that much money tied up in this case? I can give you an answer on that, Paul. Not without this case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. I haven't got anything to say about that, Paul. Just take it away already, please. Spending $20 on this has got to be killing him inside. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective. I know how your defense was. And what did he say? I remember this. Complete loss for words. Skip it, I already heard. Sports barber with MC Bomber. I know I heard that name somewhere before. MC Bomber. I heard it really recently too. But he actually seems to be thinking for once. And he still don't remember. Oh, that's not good. Looks like I need to move. There's nothing else to do. To the kitchen. And still no results about this bottle. Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oh, we natural men. I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. I will keep everything ready, I promise. She is the main criminal here, look at this. I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg you! Then don't let me down, I'll be watching you. Hey Stone, this is not necessary, you can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. No, you do not have to worry, you know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you, relax. This oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. So she said something like Sorosoro Shireshimas. Taking my leave. Sounds similar. I have shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Wee, that feels good. Oh la la, excuse my monsieur. My eyes! He was naked, so what just happened? Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, like all of sandalwood. It's just the leftovers of what you were just using? Of what? The moment just now. So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Hola, you saw that? Oh well, yes, sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fries, right? In next month. I'll be waiting for you. Why are you repeating this? We just saw it. Now that I think about it. Hey ma'am, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversations they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you're right, monsieur, but perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? Now I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you that dish supreme. What a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you're right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is La Problem. People do not understand it. They think it is stray. Just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. I just think you just sell fast food and cheap plastic trays. It's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. In the finish to the finale, no one will take it from me. Still don't have your hair. So long as that paper exists, I'm but a delightful angel with broken wings. An angel, huh? Listen, wait a second. Well, when you think about it, body? What the heck is this? They kept harassing me months after months. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? This means sure? If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. What did you agree to help them with? None, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. It doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in love depth. It is a sign of the bad world we live in. Let's say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she's from the loan office. Collector. Loan office? That's where you borrowed $500,000 from? We, tender lender, it is called. Catch your name, just hearing it makes me wanna borrow some money. You must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10 sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So, tender lender, at the loan office, you borrowed $500,000 from, I wonder if they got anything to do with this case. I'm a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. Like his slave, you have to do everything that he tells me. Who's this he? The tiger. The tiger? He's the manager of the Tenderlander, a terrifying man and a big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling, and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. Big city monster who rides a battered old scooter. These guys resemble me by any chance? Oh no. This man has a presence, a most probable personality. Also, he does have less spiky hair, just like you. There's a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. You want to visit the Tenderlander? It is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey Nick, if you need money I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Sent for the offer just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Again this scooter here. Don't see any sign of Mr. Kuda, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more things today, and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Let me check it. Hey, check this out. I won't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. Funny must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, La Tiger, loose in the city. Anyway, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why should you try to pep talk me into becoming my phony? That's enough. Naruma? Shogi? What is this outfit? This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger is in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creamy voice, it makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. What's the heck on the carpet? You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone. Just like that. Guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is a perfect opportunity, Nick. Why the only has 2 eyes? Usually you draw in the second eye if it granted you the wish. Space reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'll be okay? Of course, no one will ever know. Coffee? I'll leave it here for you to enjoy, quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here! Now she wants to get out of here. What is this? No, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. It's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. Accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. Why? It was one of those super antiques where you have to to burn top of charcoal. How did you manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Okay, there's a book of matches here too. Matches? Huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on the back. It says Tribulations. These matches could come in handy. You might be able to use them. Here, the pilot lights while the office boiler keeps going out. Seen enemies. Well, spin enemies. Been through compromise. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. Must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That. That's standard lender's guiding principle. Compromise the customer to win. I see. How about you, Nick? Well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, let's say we're okay. It's one slogan. No business owner should ever explain to their customers. Let's see. This round door thing is called a Daruma, I think. Fill it out. I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. Daruma. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? But you also didn't know that. No matter what, you always right himself. Nick, give him a good show. Even if I feel like dying. Now the seriously. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Actually, what I was thinking. Not that I'm a spectre or anything, I'm more of a reversy person, you know. Reversy is for kids. Actually, all the same, sure you go reversy, just games where you need to remember the opening moves, the animals, and something in the middle. It's only about remembering. You really don't need to think. Even she knows what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical. That's why AI will always win. Lobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey, it's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he ever even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane. Cars registered to the Cadaverines? What the heck is this? So it's not even the tiger's car? How about someone else repair bill? Being the tiger's office. Strange. Hey, look at this! License style code. It's so cheap. Looks more like a pin code to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. What is this? Hey, look at this. This suit. It's the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit. Am I reading streamers speaking Russian? If they're reading me, I'm reading them. Then return, of course. Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, some cake. Just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Or if you want to request someone to raid, obviously I'll raid them. Doesn't matter to me. But usually it must be some channel that is online. Have my eye on you. only so I can take care of you, understand? I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about, Nico? Look, on the label, label? Maybe it's label, because what is a label? Idea? Who should I rate? Kluk's still playing the game I requested to him. Ah, so it's actually a label. I didn't know. The parts on each side of a coat or jacket immediately below the collar, which is folded back on either side of the front opening. But I think he will be start reading no less than in 2 hours. Already playing for 2 hours. That's attorney's badge made out of cardboard. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way. Look at this badge. It's made of paper. Actually, wait a second. Can I buy a attorney badge on eBay? Let's see. And how much does it cost? I mean, the real one. Southern Judicial District Attorney's Office, State of New Mexico. Well, American badges definitely exist, but I believe all there are copies. Investigator 6-point stars wallet badge. $175? It is expensive. Oh, yeah? It's up to you. Strange that fake badges, I mean from the games etc., cost more than the real. What? There's also a Ballard County District Attorney badge. I'm right now at Bear County. Can't believe this. If I buy it and pin it, will it be a crime? Especially that I'm living here. Wonderful. Is it even legal to sell them? Okay, let's say authentical badges. Yeah, of course, Phoenix Wright badge from China will cost you only $3. Who needs this? But all others are very expensive. Very expensive, goddammit. Why is it so expensive? Is it real? But of course, all of them are used. Streets of Rage 2. I remember it was the first Sega games that I played, but I played it on PlayStation 3. And yeah, finish it super fast. To get all the achievements. For some reason your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Doesn't anyone recognize an obvious fake badge when they see one? What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean? Walking around? The science grows to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why it's called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Lesbian, Paris Fashion is more mycin. I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. It's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. It's open, I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Yes, thanks, it was lovely. So you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. My stomach is killing me. Wait, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast? I sure hope so. Better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What's that? It's not the Rocker soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo CD. The artist's name was being handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be a CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way, that's... MC means rap, isn't it? Woman will make us drink more coffee, you know. Again, flash on screen, why? Come out from under the desk, Maya. Actually, you cannot go under the desk, look at this desk. What are you two snooping around in my office for? I saw it. Nothing, you were just... precious carpet! Scott ash on my rug! But I wish your ugly feet never came through my door. Who's an answer? Just wanna argue with me? That's what you're doing? You think you can take me on, you think? Again, strange accent. Not a club. I'm gonna flatten yours two into pancakes and turn yours into my new rugs. Don't, Tiger. You're back. Twice it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. Tigra. I knocked over that ashtray before and... Has she got a death wish or what? Alright. Huh? Forget about it a while later. It's nothing. Nothing. What? I'm gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? It's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. You'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your lawn. Phoenix, right? Yes? Is you crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me? Worked so hard, but now you've got to come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my funny. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? should I leave the little girl at home, right? Can I please? No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like, you want to talk? I didn't hear you scream "Hold it!" either. The espresso. Mine's Javachino and cookies. Someone is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it that tiger called you? Violet? She's the true criminal here. So, do you know about the incident we investigated? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near him. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger. Furio Tigre. Furio Tigre. So that's where the tiger scene comes from. Funny Nick got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlander. The warm and friendly atmosphere you expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest. And an attractive repayment policy. You get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well. He'll tenderly lend you that little bit extra, here Tenderlander. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for writing core at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Then the lender is on your side. So let's say I'm late with my repayments. What happens then? He'll give you more coffee, strong coffee. Right, I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. What about him? Nothing? No coffee? You must have more. No thanks, I had enough, really. I'm so thirsty. Not leave the office. Can't tell you about anything except Don Tigre. Okay, let's talk about him. Can I ask you about that tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my copies? I bake them myself. She's insane. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. Strong water? Hard water, I mean. Good night, full girl. Thank you for stopping by. And for just 2 hours. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together? Be lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. What the heck is going on? The tiger saved you. Let's address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to process to drink the coffee. Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. He saved your life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. Okay, doesn't notice. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting you to take a boat right across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me, gave me everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense. I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'll pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. And what's the difference between coffee and espresso? Still wonder about what's in your coffee. So is that why you got that bandage around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury? You just suffered one yourself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? But of course. Maybe I don't have enough evidence right now. Sure keeps me out, Nick. Minigum. Save your head. Same here, but we are going to find out the truth. Need to just find more evidence. Maybe. I'm not sure. The his old city's back feeding the pigeons again. There, take this and this. It's out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while you still can. But why? Hello, old man? What are you doing, Maya? He just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Godo. Pigeon, come. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons. In this... Oh my god. It's... shell splinters. Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. You said you were a craftsman, right? The modern world casts always craftsmen like me as silent rows. Sure it's not that. Came from a long life of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up the dripping old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection! So, did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? Too dumb for craftsman. I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. Of the tsunami of frustration and silence ready to burst out. Let him start landing now. We might never shut him up. What should I do? Suck it up? Yes, I better let him talk. So, there's not much core for craftsmen these days then. Cause not you in it. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs. Take the dog for a walk, Grandad. Feed the pigeon, old man. What am I? Some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well, buy some bread. No, that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some city pigeons? When people say what they mean, get lost. That's what they try to say. Oh, yes, just an inconvenience, you see? At home, at that restaurant, just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By a restaurant. Are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. The very day that young Wright was poisoned. What? So, on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Not you asked why, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The Serengron collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of daze, you see? And the owner shouted over to me. Excuse me, you call the police. Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of daze. Call them on your cell phone? I look like I'd have one of those newfangled Singa magics. What the heck is this? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know? Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes, sir, the owner was at Tribulations on his own. Gizmos. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'll give me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kodo. You suddenly earned your kudos for the day. Wait a minute, if that's the case, say more. I got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff escorted the witness out of the courtroom. Just recently happened. Well, okay. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kuda was the one who called the police? Of course it's important. What's important in the unaccounted time before the police arrived? The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which left that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Sakuda might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Suppose I should be getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, Need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maya and from Mr. Armstrong. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. I've been talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside. He can't remember her face. Filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Have you listened to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw what waitress put it in. She put some white powder in the young lad's Javachina. Well, it's kinda obvious what happened now. We heard you. An assassin, the young Liam Bout, was wearing an earpiece on the same side of the lens of the broken spectacles. Playing this actually? Whole kaleidoscope of fully disgusting characters. That's why. I'm really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the way. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Just tell me to take it easy. You spiky-haired brat. Take this. Still, I played just 5 games out of 22. Supposed to have the first conversation here. Can I show him something like this? No. skip the decks, but it's so hard. There's no skip button. What about this city? Don't remember it as well. What about this? No? Why he didn't see all of them? What was this Tigger? For real? No idea. Looks like nothing. Let's move. Where's this bottle? Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. It's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Clown murder. Dumb, waitful chick, hallway detective, Whippin' Beach, Don Diego, Screwed Nuts, Ruffs, and Brainless, Doubler of Stupid Lure. You don't like anyone here. Only a couple of minutes. What about me? After the incident happened, Mr. Kuno left the sand, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. He's trying to win us on purpose? Where's my bottle? He doesn't know this. And here as well. See? Also not. Panopticon of Freaks? What about this? Also not. Here looks like it's all useless. Nothing here as well. What's going on? Definitely think that they don't have enough. She is dead, but she's still in every single game here. Let me save before doing this. She's even on the cover. That was it. Okay, I'll take a pause here. And you can look at the cover this time. Be right back. By the way, there will be at least 2 games where I'm not sure, but looks like you'll be playing as prosecutor. But not very soon. What should I do here? I think still think. I don't have enough things. What else? You say that bandage around your head was from an operation. Also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Then the injury in question have something to do with the repair bill. Yes. Have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. I say that. This bill is made out of the cadaverini. Unpronounceable. Yes, it is. Don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then, relationship with cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why I don't even know who the heck is this. So obviously not. Am I supposed to find the clues? Well, I have the name. Only on this piece of paper. So I need to, I don't know, show it to someone, but who? There's nobody here. Shit. Did I miss something? I doubt. You? Do you know anything about? No. Don't like that there's only 3 options, supposed to be 4. Maybe is another option? No. No, maybe not so. I didn't want to click on it! Oh my god. Only way I can. Let's go from here. And you know nothing about this. Okay. Who the heck can help you? Still, nothing new. What am I missing again? Don't like this at all. There's nobody everywhere. No option. Maybe it's some other thing. But mine usually knows nothing at all. It's a waste of time. No one in! Looks like I need to show everything. But not to you. Show him this too, isn't it? Can't have your coffee now? You still remember the Jaeger? You're doing mad? I wonder, will he be a victim in the future, or the criminal himself? In the last episode. Okay, let me show everything. We'll change something. You know what the chef said to me? All a lie, your body is full of lead toxins. Then he gave me this bottle. Wasn't it? Not now. The label says Juniper. This already hurts the first time I showed it. Holy shit. Oh yes, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Another ticket? There's 4 left. Which one? B-boy. Creator of this dodo? Creators. Real life criminals. Number 3. Well, it was Capcom, the same that created Resident Evil and other games, Breath of Fire. Who created Street of Rage? I'm not quite sure. What were they creating for 16 bits? Castlevania? No, it's Konami. Don't remember. That the day. It is nothing. You have another 10,000 points, you can use them right now. Because a last ticket left for the day. Let's see. In all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. And you have it. You looked pretty confused by his testimony. Ah, it was Monte Carlo. 3 tickets, which one? The first one. And it will be the last ticket for the day. What? You think you're going to win something? And no, nobody won today. All 4 tickets were waste of time. All of them. Well, I will buy more. I will buy more, maybe tomorrow. Nothing against old guys. Like them and all. But sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that the impression I got on. Me 3. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be. Really? Like what part? Like the color of my coat? You're right. But what about what's inside the code? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the working computer, the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He was a computer man. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Actually, where's his work? He must go there, I think. Yeah, that's what we found cut out yesterday too. Yeah, the Rhythm Gun Show. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Fine. Oh, I know! So, have you paid a visit to where Elk worked yet? You might as well. That's it. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my scene, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. My computers are high-tech, I don't know. What about that? Just around the corner from this joint. Should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated. I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a bit meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. This is it. It's another big case going down the moment, so she's been pushed aside. The next case. Already. The one that will be episode 4 or 5. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. What the heck? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. Favor? Yeah, it's for Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. Been well worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight. I had a gun show. How many beanies are in here? It's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. I can. You think I love beanies? Can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So, you'll give it to her. It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. Ages? Maybe say right. Okay. Can't exactly say no, can I? Now she's lunch will given to my to carry. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'll count on you to give that to Mikey. He's finally gone. Let's give it to him. Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Just unbelievable in court today, sir. I'm going to stay up all night and block about everything that happened. And you scared? It's pretty touch and go on there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. That is what I remember of the internet anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Oh, lunchbox. Winston. Can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? No, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make you such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? I was really worried about you. Looks like you put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Attention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress say that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate Venice. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. What? She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. What? I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya in front of her. Well, how was it? That you the spot I left, Venus? Oh good, I'm glad I gave it to you, then, sir. You say that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Elk, collapsed, right? Yes. So embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. I came to him. The restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, I have no idea what went on at Tribulations. No? No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old City wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you again were unconscious. It means Mr. Armstrong was alone and in the restaurant for a brief period of time. Oh, don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that he feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. But no, the things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. We'll better find out exactly what happened to the old man on the day. But yeah, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony. It didn't match up with what you remembered. Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something in the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Didn't Mr. Kruder testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder in the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? But he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It's MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD in the crime scene, sir. All the victims' medication that's gone missing too. My head is getting way too complicated for me. Can I show something to you? It's almost 3 hours already. I don't care, let's go to the office. And where is it? Holy shit, what the heck is this? What is the design? God damn it. Oh, this place is so high-tech. You can always smell the electricity in there. This computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know? Who are you? Hello? I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. It's a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Oh, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood? Who's this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of wrecked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Who is somewhere where? In front? What is this? Reception? What the heck is this thing? Small room where they're all working? She's human? Seems more like a ghost in a shell. That thing over your eye? Isn't it that same device as Glenn Elks? It's an DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's HMT. All my programmers here at Blue Screens Incorporated are supplied with HMTs. Then do you write programs too? Applications. No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. What the heck are they doing here? Oh, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting which horse will win a given race? Horse racing tickets. Oh, these drawers are stuffed full of this. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. I don't know. Maybe they're all winning because he created the program that wins everything. These many tickets would get you, what, back down the recycling center? Actually, you must pay for recycling. How about Sneak? You know what's that? Just taking them as evidence, man. Seriously, recycling center will pay you when they need to process it and spend electricity and other stuff? Nah. Look at this distance. What a mess. It's pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. I know that in the USSR you can get book if you actually give some waste of papers. Something. You can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You see? Well, these kids can work under any condition, you know. And back in the USA in 70s, you can collect some tin cans and sell them. But why not nowadays? Well, in some states, yes, but then again. Mostly comfortable. You can look at my table here. It's a trash everywhere. All these kids can work under any condition, you know? Just trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. Clean my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions no higher than. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? The day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger? Not Nick, it's a supercomputer. Looks like they're really smart than mice, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. Well, that too, Maya. But at least don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She says she'll laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Time to talk to him. You know about what happened, right, Miss Metal? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waiters who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Incorporated. How about Mr. Alex's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. Guess there might be a clue here somewhere. We already checked it. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management system required by certain branches of industry, like lottery tickets, and deliver optimum operating system and source level components. You lost me on the corner of analysis and management. Doesn't matter, we analyze stuff. You got that much right. The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. The outdated thing. Because CDs are used for software as well as music. It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? Isn't it classified? I'm trying to, for example, move media CDN website to Nginx in Kubernetes. I'm researching the impact of time. I'm trying to read this. License response time and performance. Variables and memory overheads. Well, you get the idea. I didn't get the idea, it was too fast. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Really good. People follow all of that. Yeah. Good person can easily explain everything to everyone. So he's not so smart. Your blank smile just said otherwise smile. No info. Superadmin is sticking desktop access password protected? What was this? Sparta? Don't tell us unless we say the right code word. Code word? Wait a second, what? Sesame? It's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. The mother's maiden name is the same as my name. That's how it always is. Not everyone changing it. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. He just doesn't want to talk about this. We should focus on asking about Glen Elk. What do you say? About yourself? Super, I'm sticking the stop access password protectors. It's too big penalty if you don't ask correctly. He about him. About Mr. Elg. Was he a top programmer? I would even say he was a genius. He did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Like what? Gambling? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. What got him into trouble? What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all, a model in playing. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry, why would you think that? So you said something about it just now? You said he got himself into trouble? Because he was a bit of a loser? More logs? What the heck? Psych log. This Mr. Elk is like every other man, is his own pile of secrets. With this one I can solve. It's past 10 hours. 3 hours, goddammit. I say 10. Because it's 10 p.m. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry sir, but we don't deal with trouble shouldn't have. Yes, you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What you thinking about? Yes, I'll better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Betty, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk troubles have something to do with tickets? You're sleeping already. You need to raid somebody, but I'll finish exactly this puzzle. And what was the name of the channel? What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You got people are very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Why did I get a whiff of hypocrisy just now? But what the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elk, had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Should I show this ticket? The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have harmed his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Well, bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No. You're right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. X's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious? You mean this? Yeah, I know her, because she related to Kinemania, of course. For a tiger, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. The lender? People with business sense should think harder before naming their offices. Like you want to talk? Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. Don't think we need to borrow money. No, I mean about Mr. Elk. Think Glenn had something to do with this Furier... Tiger? Yes. I'm sorry I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the tiger knew each other. Calendar, of course. Furier Tiger, as known as the Tiger, and the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. But $100,000, I think. How can you use all of this money? $100,000. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? Chat moderator? Twitch channel? You're supposed to still be a moderator here. The channel still exists. So why not on YouTube channel? Don't remember ever saw you here, but I was here, of course. What if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Wait a second. Computer programs worth billions! Billions! 100,000 is nothing for a program. Nobody will even think to develop something for such small amount of money. Yes, the good people should leave so I can get back to my work. YouTube is useless? Trash? This I agree. For streaming. So close to cracking her. Strange that Starlet switched to YouTube, but if I will be banned on Twitch, obviously I'll go to YouTube, there's no other way. The raw programming question was it by any chance? This? If they actually focus back to streaming, they actually were focusing before, but now they decided to screw it. Oh no, it's Chinese company. And it's green, I hate green color. It's a very delicate matter. So the necessary data, this... I lost? No way I can access the information? What data? Necessary data? No, Mr. L created some sort of program. She can't deny it if I show her the program itself as evidence. I need to use it somewhere? Oh, I showed something wrong. No, I showed this MC Bomber. Wait a second. He's still singing this CD is music, that's why, god damn it. I didn't crack it. Not yet, I need to use it somewhere else. I have enough evidence yet. We must prove that this is the program, god damn it. Can I show it to you? Because it's kinda obvious it's a program. No. Maybe somebody else. Gambling, for example? Should I add some notifications that says gambling happening on the channel? Actually, it's not really gambling, nobody using their money. Just points. So maybe not. To whom I must show it? Maybe not today. Let's raid this channel. I'll save here. It will take a lot of time to figure it out to whom I must show it. Or why should I use it? It's not possible to use items here. You can only show them as evidence. That's it. hold on. Undo. I wonder why they decided that you need to shake the phone if you want to undo something. Is Android the same? Maybe not. Let me search for this channel. Alright, that's it. Tomorrow I will continue, of course. Tomorrow is Friday, I will be able to play, I don't know, till midnight or something. Definitely finish the third episode, start the first. And do useless amount of everything. Alright, that's it. Thank you for stopping by. Tube, everyone else, Lavan, Mother Carla, and so on. See you tomorrow. Sleep now. Well, same for me. Good night. Bye.